Golf has a reputation for being a luxury sport, and rightfully so if you consider the cost of its best equipment and facilities. To give you an idea of just how costly golf can get, we'll be looking at the most expensive golf courses on planet Earth. Some of the clubs that own these courses are more exclusive than the Papal Conclave. For that reason, a lot of what we know about them has come through golf's gossip mill. The names on their memberships tell you all you need to know about their fees and policies. And here's a hint before we dive in: these courses are where billionaires play. Number 1. Augusta National, Augusta, Georgia, USA. Of course, you should expect to find Augusta National among golf's most expensive venues. It's one of golf's best-kept secrets, and by that we mean nuclear launch codes type classified. Augusta National was built for an estimated $100,000 to $150,000 in the 1930s, which was quite a fortune back then. It was the brainchild of golf course architect Alistair Mackenzie and golf legend Bobby Jones. And there was nothing like it when it opened in 1933 and hosted the first Masters tournament in 1934. It has been the coronation ground of golf's greatest champions since then. But becoming a member at Augusta has not gotten any easier. As we said earlier, everything about Augusta is hush-hush. In fact, most of what the world knows about the site is mere speculation. But we'll give you the facts. To be a member at Augusta, you can't simply knock on the front gate and be allowed inside. The members have to nominate and invite you. And before you can be considered at all, you must have done something worthy of recognition in the world. So the cream of the crop, got it? In fact, before 2012, you had to be a man to get an invitation from Augusta National. So to address this gender bias and to align with the global trend of inclusivity, Augusta admitted 2 women. One was Darla Moore, a Wall Street maverick who knew what it meant to survive in a man's world. The other was Condoleezza Rice, a powerful woman by many measures. She spent her last 4 years in the U.S. government as the U.S. Secretary of State, a position that made her 4th in the presidential line of succession. Joining these women on Augusta's membership are Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, and a handful of other overachievers. According to Forbes, a pass to play on one of golf's lushest courses reportedly costs about $250,000 to $500,000 in initiation fees. After this, members pay $10,000 to $30,000 in annual dues. But to the multi-millionaires and billionaires in this club, that's easy money. The next golf courses are owned by a billionaire golf head who has also held the nuclear launch codes before. Number 2. Trump National Doral, Miami, Florida, USA. The golf courses of Trump National Doral are some of the most challenging in golf, especially the aptly named Blue Monster course, which hosted the Doral Open on the PGA Tour until 2016, when the tournament was moved to Mexico. Opened in 1962, the Blue Monster was the Doral's original course designed by golf course architect Dick Wilson. In addition to the Blue Monster, Trump National Doral is home to 3 other championship-level courses: the Silver Fox, the Golden Palm, and the Red Tiger. The 4 courses have unique elements that pose different difficulties for players. The Blue Monster is renowned for its water hazards, the Silver Fox for its tree-lined fairways, the Golden Palm for its water features, and the Red Tiger for its undulating greens. After former U.S. President and real estate mogul Donald Trump acquired the Doral Golf Resort and Spa in 2012, he employed golf course architect Gil Hance to modernize the courses, and the entire complex underwent a series of facelifts. Unlike Augusta National, the Doral opens to public play, and green fees can be as high as over $400, particularly on its iconic Blue Monster. Initiation fees at the Doral are up to $350,000, with annual fees of around $25,000. That sounds like a lot, but it's far from what you have to pay to play golf while the Statue of Liberty watches. Number 3. Liberty National Golf Club, Jersey City, New Jersey, USA. The golf course at Liberty National Golf Club in New Jersey became an instant hit when it opened in 2006. It was former Reebok CEO Paul Fireman who had the idea of building a world-class golf destination on a former industrial site. Looking at it now, in all its beauty and majesty, it's hard to believe it was built on a former landfill site. Fireman tapped architects Tom Kite and Bob Cupp to build him a gem out of garbage, and they delivered. This is the only golf course that gives players a view of the Manhattan skyline and the Statue of Liberty. Hopefully, you're not still wondering how it got its name. It has played host to the Northern Trust Tournament twice, first in 2009, which was the inaugural year of the FedEx Cup playoffs, and later in 2013. It was also the site of the 2017 President's Cup, which the USA team, led by Captain Steve Stricker, won 19-11. Liberty National is a seriously private golf course, and its facilities, including spas and tennis courts, are only open to its members and their guests. So how much does it cost to enjoy the facilities at Liberty National? According to multiple sources, membership at Liberty National will set you back by $450,000 in initiation fees and $25,000 in annual dues. Eli Manning, Phil Mickelson, and Mark Wahlberg are some of the golf enthusiasts who have paid the high price for their love of golf at Liberty National. If you don't like the thought of playing golf in the city, then you might fancy a spot at a palace in the wild. This is a billionaire's hideaway. Number 4. The Vintage Club, Indian Wells, California, USA. The Vintage Club is located in the Coachella Valley. Yeah, home to the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, one of the biggest of its kind in the world. It's surrounded by a sprawling mountain region known for its desert climate, and you can instantly tell its courses were designed with two things in mind: championship golf and serene scenery. The two Tom Fazio-designed courses were opened in the 1980s, and they have since become a choice destination for golf lovers who enjoy luxury. The only way to play this course is to be invited by a member who must have earned their membership through an invitation from the club. The facilities at the Vintage Club include spas, swimming pools, and tennis courts. It provides members with several membership options, but can you guess the top price? You're looking at nothing less than $250,000 out of the bank to own a piece of this paradise. Then it is followed by $32,000 in annual dues. It was famously where Bill Gates hid away from the world after his divorce from Melinda Gates in 2021. Gates has been a member since he bought a $12.5 million six-bedroom mansion at the club in 1999. Number 5. The Madison Club, La Quinta, California, USA. Years after Tom Fazio created the masterpieces at the Vintage Club, developers of the Madison Club hired the veteran golf course architect for yet another job. Apart from Fazio's undoubted brilliance, he might have gotten the call because La Quinta, like the Indian Wells, is also in the Coachella Valley. Believe it when we say everything is in Coachella, except everything there is on the high side, and we're not talking about the mountains. Fazio is sought after for his ability to adapt the natural environment into his designs, and for this course, he did just that. The course at the Madison Club offers a picturesque landscape against the mountainous backdrop of the valley, and it features amenities such as fitness centers and dining options. It opened in 2007, offering all kinds of luxuries for anyone who has a thing for golfing and the country club life. The clubhouse, for example, boasts 5 one-bedroom suites, and members and guests can view the action on the 18th hole from the main lounge. Like many clubs in this video, members have the option to buy property or build custom residences on the club's land. Initiation fees at the Madison Club can be as high as $500,000. You heard that right, and that is excluding the annual $75,000 membership fees. It's no surprise that the Kardashian Kris Jenner and Apple's Tim Cook are among homeowners at the club. Okay, what if we tell you we haven't unveiled the most exclusive and expensive golf course yet? Number 6. Shankin Bay Golf Club, Hainan, China. If anything made you think the course at Augusta was the most exclusive, think again. In fact, the most exclusive and most expensive golf course is far from Georgia. It's in Hainan, China. The developers of Shankin couldn't have selected a better spot for their state-of-the-art golf complex. Before Shankin Bay came to life, Hainan had been popular as a premier relaxation area in China. It was dubbed the Hawaii of China for the island's surreal coastal vistas. It's home to many sandy beaches and 5-star resorts. It's also where the Chinese middle class go for duty-free luxury shopping. All of these made Hainan the perfect location for Shankin Bay Golf Club. It was developed by the CITIC Group, led by former chairman Wang Jun. Jun flew Bill Core of Core & Crenshaw to China to see what he could do with a pineapple plantation by the sea. After much pondering, and thanks to the creative freedom Jun gave him, Core settled to create the most unconventional course in all of Asia. Blind holes, fast greens, and 3 short par 4s are some of the results of Core's Chinese experiment. Shankin Bay is a total departure from what might be considered a normal Chinese or Asian golf course, and its uniqueness has earned a lot of global recognition. Although it's tucked away somewhere in China, it has gained enough clout to be among the highest-rated courses in the world. And have you seen its clubhouse that looks like a spaceship? This is how you know all the designers of Shankin Bay took its out-of-the-world theme a little too seriously. Patronage at Shankin is said to be limited to just 20 members. These are reportedly high-profile Chinese businessmen who love playing the course overlooking the South China Sea. Another reason Shankin might be suitable for these men is that it's only a 1-hour flight away from Hong Kong. The club is not only famous for its ultra-secrecy, but also its obscene membership fees. Members have to deposit an initiation fee of $1 million to play this course, and this is the most expensive price for a golf club membership in the world. If you enjoyed this video about the world's most expensive golf courses, check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below. We're sure you'll like that one too. Let us know in the comments if there's another golf topic you'd like us to cover. See you there!